Welcome back to Huffler Garage. So today is officially the last day of summer, and what better way to celebrate that than to pack down our BRIS Catamaran, and we're going to show you how to do it. First thing we're going to do is we're going to pull our accessories off, which is the seats and the oars. The seats are pretty easy. Just pop them right off like that, and we will set them to the side. These things are tight. All right, there's our seats. Set them to the side. And now for our oars. Little nut just screws right off. She comes off like that. Slide that back on there. And there, our accessories are off. So now it's just as easy as unlocking the valves. So you pull your cover off. And I'll actually show you on this one. So pull your cover off. And when you push these in, you turn them. And then they are completely released. And now she's deflating. So the first step we're going to do is deflate our floor with our electric pump. Alright, so we have our handy dandy electric pump. We've used this with several of our vehicles. This thing is a tub of Mariah. We bought it off of Amazon. The link will be in the description. Also for this, since we're not using a car and we're out here on the pier, we're going to be using a 12-volt battery and this clamp socket set up to where we can plug in our 12-volt socket and run this without a vehicle. So let's get started. All right. Deflate. Make sure your hose is on the deflate setting. Once this part is deflated, this is our floor. Unhook our pump. We'll move to our next chamber. On these valves, make sure, because we unlocked them so the air came out, make sure you lock them back before you pump them out. And then that way the air stays completely out of the chamber. If that's what you want to call it. All right, we're going to start with our side back chamber. Make sure you unlock it. I want to start with the side. There's that chamber. Alright, let's move to this front one. Now when you're deflating these chambers, you want to make sure that they lay as flat as possible as they deflate. And then that way, if you have ripples and stuff, when you go to fold and roll this thing up, it may cause issues and it may not actually fold up as tight as it should. Ah, I forgot to unlock that one. That should be good. All right, now that we're doing this other chamber, as we deflate this, we want to try to get this transom to fold flat. It's just going to make it easier once you do go to roll it up. All right, and one last chamber. Oh, did it on that one too. Now our boat is deflated. All right. So first things first, it rolls from the transom to the front. You want to make sure you want your pontoons, your back end, chambers, whatever you want to call these. You want to make sure that they can lay down semi-flat against the transom. Like that. The edges of this boat fold in. I remember how to do this. It does require a little bit of manpower. See if I can do this one from the inside. From here, we can start rolling. Okay. Just keep this pulled in. And then it just rolls like a burrito. And as you can imagine, rolling your first burrito is not going to be pretty. You try to keep it tight, you try to keep it tucked, and it's just all going to fall out anyways. But luckily, it's all going to the same place. She's spilling out a little bit, but this is something I like to do. Is just kind of roll it up. And that's basically how it goes. Let's throw it in the bag. So this is our bag, and it folds out into like this little 4-section piece. All we gotta do is lift our dinghy up and put it in the center and fold our flaps in. So let's see if I can do this by myself. This dinghy does weigh 110 pounds, but without the seats and the oars, you know, it drops like 7 pounds off of it. This side looks really good. Got a little push out here. It'll just have to do. First things first, pull this side up. Grab your straps. You pull this flap up. Loop through, back over. All right. You don't have to pull too tight on these, just tight enough to keep them in. If you start yanking on them, it's possible you could rip it. And I just remembered it has to go like that. Straps up. Well, just start strapping it up. How did I get that twisted? are. And there we have it bagged. You can put your seats and oars in first and with it before you fold it up. I just like to slide them in the side. That's what I'm gonna do. All right. We have both of our seats. Put those in on that side. Unclick our oars. And voila, just like that, she's packed up. Well, summer is officially over, but not for us. Huffler Garage runs year-round out on the lake and the ocean. If you like what you've seen, all the links for everything we've used, even the boat, is in the description. Check it out. Like and subscribe, and follow us for more. Whoop. The wind is blowing my bag. Okay.